My pleasure. Let's dance. Without mercy. Is that fear I smell? Let the bloodshed begin.
Hey guys, welcome back. I'm going to show you how to play Katarina today. She is an AP assassin that also scales off of AD, so you can build items like the Divine Sundra, which is really OP on her right now. So her Q, the daggers, you can use it and then it can hit 3 targets at once and then it's going to drop down a dagger. Like this, use it to last hit with, and then if you pick up these daggers guys, then she's going to like deal damage in an AoE. And that's where most of her damage is at, so you want to make sure that you actually hit the enemy champion with the daggers on the ground. You're playing against Katarina, the most OP champion this patch. Also her passive, when you get a takedown, then she's going to refund all of her abilities by 50 seconds. So the cooldown will be reduced by 15 seconds on all of her abilities. So it is a champion that can go completely ham in teamfights as long as you make sure to get a takedown. So that is the E, that is the blink. And when you pick up a dagger, then the cooldown of your blink is also going to be refunded, some of it. It is not that much early on in the game, but later on you're going to get that E up almost instantly when you pick up a dagger. And this E procs on hit as well, same thing for your passive and your ultimate. So something like a Sheen is going to be really OP on Katarina. And that is what makes Divine Sundra even better, and also because it gives you armor and magic pen, which is also something Katarina benefits off of. And then it also makes it really tanky. They are going to nerf this, I think, in about 2 or 3 weeks from now. So if you play Katarina, or if you want to play her, then abuse this build while you can. Your W is also going to give you a short burst of movement speed, and then you're also going to drop down a dagger. So there are 2 ways that you can drop down daggers, with your Q and your W. I'm just gonna wait for boots. So Divine Sundra first, because this item is really OP on Katarina, so that's why we're going for this first every single game until they nerf it. And when they do so, then you can just go for Rocket Belt against the squishy team, and if you play against like a bruiser team or a tankier team, then you can go for Riftmaker. But for now, Divine Sundra every single game, no matter who you're playing against, because it's just so OP on Katarina. She benefits from all of the stats that you get. So just use the Q to last hit with, and also be careful that you don't take too much poke in the early game. And then you can just E out to not take as much damage. You want to play for the first item power spike usually, or when you get level 6. Talia is really strong early game, but the thing is that her E only blocks out dashes. Katarina's E is a blink, sort of like a teleport. So it is not going to stun us in any way, so that gives Katarina an advantage in this matchup. Just use the Q to last hit with and stay back here. When you engage and go for a full trade, what you want to do is that you E on top of the target, then you immediately press your W to make the dagger spawn, and then you Q them, because that dagger is going to spawn or appear behind them. That way you can go for a quick trade, or you can also decide to go for a quick trade into an extended one. When you want to wave clear, this is what you have to do. Use your W in the middle of the wave, so you make sure that the daggers on the ground, which is most of your damage, they hit all the minions, because it's AoE damage. And she scales off of AD as well as AP, as I said early on. So you can build AD items if you want to, but the build I have shown, it is the absolute strongest build on Katarina. When you want to wave clear, this is what you want to do. And then you can peace out. Now we have the ultimate up, so it's going to make Katarina throw out daggers in an area around her, dealing damage to multiple champions at once. And it's going to apply grievous wounds. So this ultimate is the reason you don't need to buy anti-healing on Katarina, because she already has it on her ultimate. And The longer you let this ultimate run, the more damage of course, because it helps a lot in extended fights. And if you look at the ultimate, it also deals magic and physical damage, which makes Divine Sunderer even better. Now that we have the level 6, now we can look for those kills. We need to play around the Talia's W. We want all of her abilities up. You can try to like place the daggers like this, and then sometimes they will walk up. It's pretty low HP. I think Echo can come and finish up. He has level 6 anyways. So I just had to wait a little bit to make sure all my... Wait, he died? What? How did you die? That's a bit interesting. Not quite sure how the Echo died, because he did have the ultimate up. He might have flash up, but it's fine, because E works on allied targets as well as enemies, so you can blink to almost everything. Now the Sheen here is really OP. As I said, you have multiple ways of proccing it. Your passive, meaning that the daggers on the ground proc it, your E procs it, and your ultimate procs it as well. So you can already tell how OP that is on Katarina. And that's something that just makes Divine Sunderer that much better. And as I said, they will be nerfing this in about 2 or 3 weeks from now on, so abuse it while you can. So when you go in with the ultimate, it is a channeling abilities, meaning that CC is going to cancel it out, so try to like time it well. And don't just troll it early on. You want to let it run for as long as possible.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain. Enemy double kill.
Ready.
That looks a bit doomed. In the bot lane. But we have to constantly look for kills. Oh, the true control wards. Okay, I don't have time to take this one out. I'll just wait. You can just poke with the passive like this, guys. It's also fine to do. If I take the flash down like this, completely fine to do as well.
An enemy has been slain.
Now she's really low HP. So we can look for an all-in, we can show in the wave, and then we can look for a dive. Echo's also pretty close, or we can just keep the wave and let it push in slowly. We had to watch out for incoming ganks though.
Let the bloodshed begin.
And also the poke from Talia is absolutely nuts. I think we can turn this around. Echo almost finished it. I guess I'll just take the fruit. Ignite is almost up. Flash is down on the Talia. I don't have the ultimate up yet, so chilling out for a bit.
Only fools hesitate.
Oh no, that's a lot of damage. I think he got the passive proc. Oh, I survived. Okay. Do we go for it? Nah, it's fine. I survived, so that's okay. We can look for an all-in afterwards. Now that I know that her flash is down,
Keep friends close.
it's all fine. And the good thing about Divine Sunderer is that you get a lot of damage, but you also become pretty tanky with a lot of ability haste. Imagine trying to play against that as a mid laner. Usually when you buy damage, you had to sacrifice tankiness. That is not the case with this item. It gives you everything in one item. And then it's even more OP when a champion benefits from both the armor pin and the magic pin on the passive. That is a lot of free stats. So you want to be roaming a lot on Katarina if you can. If you're not able to find kills in the lane, then you go for roaming. I'm gonna try to pull off something here. Let's see. We have to play around the resetting. Nice. You have to play on the resetting passive every single time, because if you get one kill, guys, then your abilities will be refunded by 15 seconds, and that means your basic abilities here are going to come up, and then if you get that passive going on a couple times while you have some ability haste, then this ultimate is also going to come up again. This is why Katarina is so annoying to play against, because she snowballs so hard. And if you give her a couple kills, then bam, it is over. It is absolutely over. Now we have the Divine Sunderer, which is absolutely huge. Oh, should I stay? I want some of that gold. I had to E out here because I knew he was going to focus with me with the ultimate. That's fine. We can just peace out. Now they have to watch out for the Talia. Oh, she's buying MR. She's buying MR, but we are getting an 80 item. So that is insane. I think I'll just go ahead and sell this so I can get these hawk shoes, because why not? So this item is what makes Katarina really strong right now. Way stronger than usual, so buy this every single time you can. Oh no. Oh, okay, nice. I'm coming. Oh, that is so sad. Okay, rip. I don't think I'll be able to do anything here, but I'm gonna fix the way for them. Echo is defending mid, so it's okay. Looks like Talon is looking to block out my ganking or my roam back to the lane. Fine. Oh, this control ward is still up. I just let him take it. So try to roam a lot on Katarina, mainly because the laning phase is not that strong. If the opponents know how to play against it, it's pretty hard to make stuff work, so you just constantly look for roams. He might be resetting here, but I don't think Zed is trying to cancel it, so... Can I make it in time? Nope. That's also another thing you can do with the daggers, is that if you place the W pretty close to the wall here, then you can E to the other side, so you blink to the other side. That's a way for you to like roam and also escape and chase people. Another fight going on. Katarina is not a champion that farms heavily. If you look at the top tier Katarina players, they have around 5 to 6 CS per minute, and that's because it's a champion that just wants to roam and pick up a bunch of kills. Like every single assassin, so farming is not the highest priority like it is on other mid laners. Let's go in for a fight, let's go. They had to go in. Okay. Ultimate down. Oh, nice. I got exhausted too. I am not going in on that. I really want to actually. Gonna die, I hope. Nice. Well, you got something back, but do watch out for the Talia and Talon roam. See her mid now, so we just head back to lane. Also, the Oracle lens is something you want to get a lot, because people do ward a lot against you when they notice you start roaming a lot, and also a champion that relies on roaming a lot, so they're gonna ward against you. So if you have the Oracle lens, then you can just take out the vision and then you can look for another gank afterwards. We are sitting on pretty big gold bounties, me and the Echo. We don't want to run it down. Echo has his ultimate to get out with. We have our mobility. We'll just head back out. Sitting on lots of gold, of course, and also fully stacked dark seals. Of course, it makes sense to get this right now.
Only fools hesitate.
But if you're not fed, then you just go straight into the Nash's Tooth. Another item that benefits Katarina a lot. She scales off of one hit, AD and AP, of course, so that's really OP on her as well. And not only that, also attack speed. The ultimate also scales off of attack speed. And Nash's Tooth gives you a lot of attack speed. Incoming. She should be fine. She hit the W. So they might be going for the Drake. I need the Senna to poke. Oh. I don't have Ignite up. I'm not sure what they have up.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
I really want to go ham, but they're getting stuff done top side, so I don't need to run it down
Your team
right
has
now.
destroyed
Let's see if I can cancel a recall. Oof. A bit too ham, I think. Should not be taking down the inhibitor this early on. Okay, I think it's actually fine that he died, because otherwise I feel like he would have taken down the inhibitor. It's pretty bad to do that before 20 minutes in the game. Because the Baron is not up, so you're not able to do anything after you took down the inhibitor. Meaning that our waves would constantly be pushing in towards top side, so the opponent, in this case the Darius, would be getting free CS.
I've made my choice.
And because that wave would be pushing in, that means that Zed will not get any CS at all. So that's a way for the opponent to like get back into the game. That's pretty early, the entire top side went down. So when you go in on this champion in a team fight, try to stay back and be patient. Try to wait for them to use their important CC mobility spells, and then you go in and clean up. You're basically on cleanup duty when you play this champion. He's gonna die, but... Oh no, I don't have anything up. Ah, that sucks. Did I get exhausted again? I feel like I got exhausted. Actually really bad that I gave away a shutdown to the Vayne, so that's like 800 gold he got for free. That's a bit troll. Basic combo is like when you go in for the ultimate, like an all-in combo. Oh, what? Is that you E in, then you press W, and then you can press your Q, and then you press your ultimate afterwards. So I have some daggers on the ground for when you finish channeling your ultimate, or when you want to cancel it out to keep chasing, then you have the daggers for the mobility. That's the entire reason you go for this combo. And good night set. Oh, that's a bit too ham. That is indeed a bit too ham. But we need the Nash's Tooth, so we get another big spike. Just get out. As you can see, I'm constantly looking for roams whenever they are possible.
Hesitate.
Besides from the very first few levels, then I just constantly look for opportunities. Which is what you want to do when you play assassins. They just want to snowball by getting kills and not as much as farming. Vayne is up here.
Friends close.
Nice. Your E deals so much more damage when you have Shin, because it procs on hit, so that is a lot of free damage that you would otherwise be missing out on if you did not have the Shin. Fucking the anti-healing on him. Might be dead, or is vibed. Triumph OP.
Triple kill.
But ignited, and that's a triple kill on the Echo. Awesome. I'll just back out now.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Never play.
Would have been nice to have enough gold for the blasting one, but it's whatever. I'll just go to the bot lane actually, because there's a wave coming in. You can use that W to get back to lane a little bit faster, because you get this short burst of movement speed. It's not much, but it can make the difference between you getting a cannon minion or losing it to a tower.
Double kill.
I
Right,
made my
we have a Fade 80 carry as well now. And that is huge because the Talia is building magic resistance for me and the Echo. Rip cannon. So Senna and Kai'Sa getting free damage in, and the set too.
intriguing.
Because your ultimate is AoE damage, you get to proc anti-healing on everybody you hit. So you don't need to buy anti-healing items. But make sure that you position your ultimate in a way that you especially hit the targets that do have built-in healing, like the Darius in his Q.
No going back.
Vayne is here. Yeah, go on now. I can E to the minions and then Q. Yeah. Lots of chasing potential because your E resets so fast now. In the early game it doesn't completely reset, but at this point it's almost instantly, so you can go for a lot of fast combos and movements that people are not able to react to most of the time.
I like.
Need a bit more gold, so I'll just stay mid. I can buy this. There's no ultimate on the Vayne. Actually, I think I'll stay here. I can get the Nashas when I reset, but they're doing the Drake, so I want to make sure we are not getting screwed over. Sad. Pretty sad. He got it actually. So that was not enough of me to stay. Ooh, Triumph OP. That's why Triumph is so good on this champion. Alright, now you got the Nashor's Tooth. That's a massive spike on Katarina. You get your Mythic item and then the Nashor's, and then it's showtime. If you are not able to pick up any kills before this, now you should definitely be able to. Or now you have to as well. Katarina is decent late game, but she's not a late game champion.
Too slow.
Her strong points are in the mid game, where you get your items. Your main core items, in this case that's going to be the Divine Sundra. And the Nashor's Tooth. I got the ward. Man, Umbral Glaive is so OP, instantly killing out wards. The basic combo, EW and then ults. You can also do EWQ and then ults. Depends if you have to chase or not. And the ultimate is almost up again because of the resetting passive. Cooldown refunding passive. Ultimate almost up. I was about to steal that one. Oh no, Triumph did not get to proc. That's like a short delay to Triumph activating. Otherwise, I would have gotten the health back and then I would have survived. Because I E out to an ally target. It's okay, my teammates on cleaning up duty. Now we got the damaging items, so you just go into the Seeker Sangard. Then you can also use that to buy yourself some time, and it also allows you to play even more aggressively. We got the entire mid and bottom side, and no towers left top side either, only an inhibitor left. Oh, my man's going ham. Unfortunately, Senna not dealing that much damage right now because she doesn't have armor pen. She has lethality against the Darius with this stance, armor boots. So not a lot of damage right now, but she's gonna scale up really well along with the Kai'Sa.
No going back.
we'll just go and clean up the jungle camps, even though you don't farm that much on this champion. Still try to get the CS and monster camps that you can. The right play for us, we have two options. We can do the Baron right now, or we can just push top lane as a team. It's a lot better to do the Baron, because then we pressure people to come and defend against us. Ah, come on, bro. Come on. Do I kill him here?
I like
Revenge kill. I'm out. We can actually do the Baron. Not sure why we're not going for that instead. That's a pretty strong Vayne. She has 3 items. Nice W, she's dead. Let's go for the Baron. We can probably end right now without it, but I don't really trust my teammates to play it safe. I'm pretty sure they're gonna go ham and somehow die, including myself, so we just do the Baron for the safe way of ending. Always play around the passive daggers. A lot of your damage is in this passive, the daggers that drop on the ground. So always play around that, because if you miss the daggers in a 1 versus 1 fight, most of the time you are going to get out DPS'd. Make sure that you always play around them. We should be able to go ahead and end it. Let's see. Talia's dead. Oh, ouch. Blast cone dash. Go. Diana ultimate. I think she saved that ultimate every single time for my own. Are they making it out? Okay, nice. Let's go. Let's go and end. Gonna buff up the minions.
I've made my choice.
Nice, and that was how to play Katarina. So I hope this was helpful. Thanks for watching and see y'all next time.